What's up, guys? Today we have something a little bit different, and it is a moveset video. Now, I didn't think I would do one of these, but I've been trying out this new set, and if you know how to use it right, and it took me like a few battles to get it like kind of working, but I think now I pretty much have it under control, and it works wonderful. Now, as you can probably tell from the screen, the Pokemon I will be talking about is Deoxys Speed Form. Now, Deoxys Speed Form has a speed high enough to outspeed anything that doesn't have 100 base speed or higher, with a plus speed nature and a choice scarf. So basically, that's kind of rare because if you have a Pokemon with that much speed, you don't really need a scarf because usually Deoxys speed isn't a threat because people use it differently. So you can basically outspeed anything in the game. The only thing that I've seen that is kind of common is Scarfed Terrakion, but you can deal with that easily anyways with other pokes. So basically, what we're going to talk about is how Deoxys is being misused in my opinion. Now, Deoxys has very good stats, including 95 base attack and special attack, so it can be either a physical or a special sweeper. But I prefer special, and I'll explain why later. Now, but about the EV spreads for a second. Modest nature, obviously, to maximize your attack power. EV's 252 special attack, 252 speed, and 6 in HP, so that's basic sweeper set. And the item, you can either run Life Orb or Expert Belt. The point of Expert Belt is to bluff the Choice Scarf. Let's give out an example. You have your Deoxys outside with Vaporeon, so you go for the T-Bolt, and he's not seeing lefties or Life Orb recoil. So you go for it again, and you take out the Vaporeon. Now he's probably going to think that he's safe bringing in his Life Score. So he brings it in, and boom, you surprise him with an Ice Beam. Which is something you can't really do with a Life Orb, because you will be able to deal more damage, but people, as soon as you give out your first hit, he will know your item. But Deoxys has the potential to sweep as a late game sweeper. And people use it as a lead to set up rocks and spikes. And I think that's kind of silly if you ask me, because there's so many Pokemon that could do a much better job at setting up hazards. Uh, Tyranitar, Ferrothorn, uh, Bronzong, those are three that I can think of at the top of my head right now. But basically, Deoxys has the move pool and the stats to become a great late game sweeper. Once you got its strategy mastered, you can pretty much do a lot of stuff. So the move set for this guy shall be T-Bolt and Ice Beam for that nice Bolt Beam combination to give you some amazing coverage in the OU metagame. And you have Hidden Power Fire for obviously the one reason Ferrothorn. That's all I need to say. And it kind of helps out too with other pokes such as um, what was that other guy? Fortress. Yes, Fortress also takes some nice damage from Hidden Power Fire. And basically, for your last move, you can run between Grass Knot, Psychic, or Focus Blast. Now, Grass Knot is for Gastrodon, Focus Blast is for Heatran, and Psychic is for Terrakion. So basically, what you got there is, you have to choose between any of those three. I personally use Psychic because I find Terrakion a lot more threatening in the metagame. So you need to have Psychic. Focus Blast can also be a really solid option because of Heatran and Tyranitars, which are pretty damn common nowadays. Focus Blast also hits Terrakion for super effective, but it's not really a move that you can count on. So I wouldn't really run Focus Blast because okay, he has a T-Tar or a Terrakion up on the field, and you go with your Focus Blast. It misses. You're kind of screwed because he can hit you with a Crunch or a Pursuit if he has it, or if he's with his Terrakion, an Earthquake from a Terrakion will be an easy one-hit KO on Deoxys. So I would recommend Psychic. So basically, you can't touch Heatran or T-Tar, but so you need probably a new way to get around those two. But I rather have to deal with a Tyranitar than deal with a Terrakion because Terrakions are much more dangerous because of their amazing attack and speed, so they can do some hefty damage to anything. So yeah, Grass Knot is there for Gastrodon, but it's an option if you want to run it if you have trouble with Gastrodon. Basically it revolves around your team. If you have something to deal with Gastrodon and T-Tar, then Psychic it is, or the other way around, vice versa, whatever. But basically that last slot is up to you. I personally use Psychic. So my moveset is T-Bolt, Ice Beam, HP Fire, and Psychic. With Life Orb, because I find that Life Orb hits harder and the rest is pretty much the same. So that's a pretty good set. I've been using it on PO and on a few of my recent battles lately. I believe I do have a battle saved up with it, so if I get the time, I'll upload that. But either way, that's gonna be it. It's an extra video for you guys on Monday, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. And I hope you enjoyed. If you want to try out that set, be my guest. It's a really good set. You can have my word for it. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.